The 2025-26 fixtures are here. I've had a look at a couple of them. I know it begins against Motherwell. Alright, I know the first Old Firm's on the 31st of August, but apart from that, I don't really know an awful lot. We are a bit late to the party. These did get dropped at 11 a.m. So let's react to it and let's dive into it. So we begin with August. Obviously, once I scroll down, you can begin to see the rest of the right, but I'm not going to address the right. I'll address the left. So, first four games, of course, will be taking place in August. Two at home, two away. We begin our season away to Motherwell on Saturday, the 2nd of August. The first weekend of August, folks. A lot of games are on Sky, a lot of games are televised. That's what I like to see. And yeah, real possibility that Rangers are sitting top of that Scottish Premiership after match day one. Russell Martin, come on. The signings need brought in. I'm buzzing for this season. Get it started, man. It's the hope that kills. But yeah, Motherwell, it's better than Aberdeen. It's better than Kelly, even if they have battered us the last couple of times at Ibrox. Like the couple of 2-1s to them. At Fir Park, it was 2 each. So I can't sit here and say that it's particularly great. The form against Motherwell, but by God, man, we need to start. We can't be going into this season worried about the form to Motherwell and here drawing and getting beat by St Mirren and all that. We need to be looking at these games like we are going to actually win a league title, right? There's no point looking to the past. It's all about what's right in front of you. And I look at the first 3 games of the season. Yeah, going away to Motherwell and going away to St Mirren can be tough, and we've proved that, right? But forget about the past. Russell Martin is in. It's supposed to be a new identity. It's supposed to be, it's a new takeover, new owners, hopefully new players. So he strides, he thrives, man, against playing against teams that are worse than him. Russell Martin. I'm expecting nothing less than 9 points from those first 3 games. I don't want any excuses. And I'm expecting that Dundee game to be a high scoreline, man. Come on. And then it leads us to our first Old Firm of the season, Celtic, on the 31st of August. Normally by this point, we're like, oh, if we lose this game, we'll be 5 points, 6 points behind. Well, that just can't happen, alright? That can't happen. And due to that not, tell you what, it's toasty today, man. I'm absolutely sweating here. I want 12 points at my opening 12. Is that me being very... Is that me being too demanding? No. If we want to win a league title, man, you've got it. You're right. You've got to win your first couple of games, and then you've got to start winning these Old Firms way more on the regular. Yeah, last season was no bad in the league. 2 wins, a draw, and a defeat. But I want more than that. So come on. Then we take on Hearts at home. That can't take care of itself, doesn't it? Then I think there's an interesting period after Hearts, right? Livy and Falkirk, both away. The newly promoted teams. That's a tasty one, isn't it? There'll be 2 tasty games. Obviously with Livy, we know the Taki Makaraki. What was I going to say there? The Tony Macaroni, home of the Set Fair Arena. We know what it's all about, so that'll be interesting. Falkirk will definitely be the most interesting one out of those 2. But again, they're 2 newly promoted teams. I don't care who they sign. I don't care who they bring in. We need to be picking up points there, right? Dundee United and Kelly at home, I expect to get all the points there. I look at the first 9 games, right? And obviously, right, Celtic at Ibrox, we should be winning. You need to win your home derby games, right? But obviously, Celtic can beat us. They've proven that in the past. In terms of the other 8 games, man, the other 4 away days aren't that bad to me. There's way worse places to go. After the first 9 games, I think, right, you've got some tasty ones. Obviously, away to Easter Road. That's going to be a hard one because I do predict that Hibs will continue their fine form. They're signing well. They're looking good under Davy Gray. They'll have European football under their belt as well into next season. Well, yeah, there's no guarantee of league stage, but I wouldn't be surprised if Hibs were one of the first teams in years to actually make it through the qualifying round. So we'll see how that goes for them. November, we've got Aberdeen at home. Normally it's easy enough, but tell you what, beat 3-1 under Beale, drew 2 each. Was the 2 each game under Gio? Or was that under Gerrard? When they went 2-0 up and Scott Bryan scored the header? I can't remember. Then you're away to Dundee, and then 2 home games against Livingston and Falkirk. Again, like, if we're being honest, Celtic at Ibrox and Hibs away at the opening, 18 games? Well, no, not 18 games. 14 games. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm about to factor in half of December. There's 2 games at the opening 14 that I think will be tough. And again, maybe I'm putting a bit too much respect on Hibs, right? But they are the third best team in the country for me, and we've struggled going to Easter Road recently. A bunch of draws, and they beat us at Ibrox, and they are the third best, right? So it's always a bit tough. So out the opening 14, it's looking all right. Moving into December, right? This is where, fuck, that's no. Tell you what, man. The end of December looks all right. Motherwell and St Mirren. We always play Motherwell and St Mirren around Boxing Day, in between Boxing Day, like Christmas and New Year. Dundee United away, Kelly away, home to Hibs, away to Hearts. That block of 4 games is going to be interesting, absolutely. Moving on though to January, so I tell you, oh fucking hell, look at this period, man. So Dundee United away, Kelly away, Hibs at home, Hearts away, Motherwell, St Mirren both at home, away to Celtic, away to Aberdeen, at home to Dundee, and away to Hibs. Tell you what, man, see if you walk out of January with 12 points, I think you've done a good job. Into February, we have got Kelly at home, Motherwell away, Hearts at home, Livy away, and Celtic at home. So again, tough, but I would rather be taking on Motherwell and Livy away than taking on Celtic, Hearts, and Kelly away in February. So that's all right. And then into March, you get St Mirren away, Aberdeen at home. Then only 2 games before the split. Let's see. So yeah, that's interesting. I think another interesting element here is that the third Old Firm is going to be in February rather than in March or April, which is a bit of a shocker, isn't it? That's a wee bit of a shocker, isn't it? Then of course you got your post-split. So our last game pre-split is away to Falkirk. But you know what, guys? I think it starts alright. I think it's a bit bogging around December, January time, as it always tends to be. But no excuses, man. You know what I mean? Seeing it comes to the end of the season, you've still played the teams twice, unless part of the teams in the split, of course. But you know what I mean. So I'm not using that as any excuses. But anyway, they look good, and it sets up for me, which looks like it will be a strong start for Rangers. But again, looking at it being a strong start and actually playing it and getting a strong start are 2 different things. It's not played on paper, it's played on grass. Russell Martin hopefully can do something, but we need signings, man. We need signings. But that's your fixtures for 25-26 season. We are steamrolling into July soon enough, and then Champions League qualifiers, pre-season, I'll be around the corner. Friendlies, you name it. Looking forward to it. But hopefully there's a new bunch of faces in the door, because we do need them, folks. We do need them. But anyway, till next time. Peace.